I can't believe they've scored 44 goals across their opening.
It doesn't sound
matches.
real.
It
sounds like a typo.
Yeah, it is so ridiculous. This team is so potent in their attack. It's incredible, and this is a big loss for them. But the reality is they have so many weapons in their arsenal to be able to execute. So if I'm Barcelona, obviously we want Payor to be back quickly, but the reality is I don't think they are going to have any sort of drop off because of this injury.
And it's funny because coming into this, we talked about the big players that they had to sell just because of the men's side financial issues. And still, the players from their academy, the young players that are clawing for fighting time to fill these positions. I mean, Blut has been a player that she scored last week. She scored this weekend when they played Atletico Madrid. She plays outside back, wing back, whatever you want to put her in. They have come in and made statements, I think, to shush us all that don't worry about us.
Yeah.
We've got some players coming up the ranks. So I absolutely love it. I think especially just showing how they're developing these younger players as well, and that they can come into Champions League against veterans in Champions League and score. It's very humbling for these teams.
Listen, I think Barcelona, apparently Spanish Twitter was upset with us last week, and we are sorry. We are giving Barcelona their flowers. They started incredible. They have an incredible squad. None of us picked them as potential winners.
But it doesn't mean they're not top.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's make it clear here. I just want to, make sure we're good.
But it's also, before I mention the Chelsea side, I just want to say that the next generation of footballers are here to my right, and I think their dreams are just made. Millie Bright, of course, Chelsea captain, who made 300 appearances at the weekend, announced that she's retiring from international football, came and high-fived all of them. And if you saw the looks on their faces, oh, it was such a sweet moment, and that's what we love about the women's game, that closeness with some of the biggest stars playing on the biggest stages, as they will be tonight here at Stamford Bridge. Of course, this is Chelsea's first home game of this new season of the Champions League. In terms of what they'll hope to do, they'll hope to get 3 points on the board. Of course, they got a draw last time out. It wasn't the best of circumstances for them, especially as this is the one trophy that they haven't won. But they are still favourites when you look at the players in their starting 11, and even the players that Sonia could turn to should she need to on the bench.
So Daphne Corboz plays for Paris FC, and I actually played with her at Sky Blue FC back in the day, aka the old Gotham FC. Gosh, I don't even know which season we played together, but it was a while ago. So I don't want to date myself too much. But she's a fantastic player, super technical, good in tight spaces, has a very high IQ of the game. So for everybody who loves the NWSL and wants to watch her, they should definitely look out for her today.
Yes, her second ever time playing in the UEFA Women's Champions League. Her first goal and assist in 2 career appearances. Had 3 shots, 2 of those were on target. She's had a great couple of games for Chelsea in the Women's Champions League, hasn't she?
Whitty and I were talking upstairs about how Sonia Bompastor, and I think Emma Hayes, we have to credit as well, has just created this environment that breeds success, that breeds excellence, that has such a high standard. And I know a lot of people were worried about Alyssa Thompson going to Chelsea. I wasn't. I thought this is a player that has so much room to grow. She's only 20 years old. You want to go play with the best players in the world. And maybe you're not starting every week, but you can afford to not start every week. As long as you're getting better, you're improving, you're having to compete for chances to play in a Champions League, and then to see her rise to the occasion, slice and dice, chop people up, keep her game. It's just been a joy to watch. So all the credit to her. And I think we're just seeing how far she can go with this team.
I agree with you. She's playing with the same confidence that she was playing with when she was at Angel City, to have that transition.
Yeah, a team built around her essentially.
Yeah, and then to come into a team that is pretty much already established, to just come strengthen the roster and to come in and make an impact like this, I think she's off to a great start.
Yeah, I think I just want to add one more thing. Sorry,
of course you can.
Come on, because we love Alyssa. But I think that, again, she was good for Angel City. She was great for Angel City, but she's been excellent for Chelsea, in my opinion. And I think for us as fans and as viewers, we're seeing that because she is surrounded by such high level of players, right? So to me, this is just the beginning of her ascension as a player, because it's going to continue when she's at Chelsea, but then also when we see her back in the U.S. Women's National Team in that squad playing with that level of players, her level and her ceiling is just so high.
Okay, we've done enough talking about Alyssa Thompson.
We're
going to be bringing in Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa, thank you so much for joining us. How are you? What an amazing match. You must be thrilled to get the assist and the goal. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm really happy.
Alyssa, it's been such a joy to watch your evolution from the NWSL to the national team and now with Chelsea. And I love that you're playing against and with some of the best players in the world. What parts of your game do you think have really improved and grown since you've joined this Chelsea side?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've only been here a little bit, but in training I feel like I'm getting better every day. I think my awareness of where players are and where people and spaces are has gotten a lot better, and being able to know my strengths that I like to go 1v1, but also being able to combine with my teammates to get them into better positions because I'm surrounded by such like amazing players. So having like their guidance as well and showing me like where the spaces are, where my movement should be has been really helpful.
The Chelsea fans here were very happy. I can tell you a Chelsea fan stateside was very happy to Kelley O'Hara. Oh, yeah. Could you just tell us what it was like coming up against her? Of course, we see her in her professional kind of setting there at the desk, analysing the game. She wasn't happy last week with that draw, but she was a lot happier today.
Okay, so great. Yeah, I'm glad we made her happy tonight. And yeah, Kelley was such a great player. She's a great person too. I had the chance to face her when I played in US. Yeah. So yeah, hello. And yeah, I'm hoping we keep you happy for the long.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be hoping to get to one of your games. Congratulations, resounding win. We look forward to the next game.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
You've just been called out, Kelley.
Anita, just like, you know, hanging me out to dry.
She said, yeah, she wasn't happy with you guys last week, but...
Well, you know, Antonia, she took it like a champ. She knows that last week wasn't good enough, and then they, you know, turn up this week. So they need people like me, I think, fans.
You need to be a Chelsea.
You're a Chelsea fan, is that what you're saying?
More from you. I guess I've declared myself.
You really tied yourself to that.
You need to be a Chelsea ambassador. There we go. So you played against Bompastor?
Yes, we did.
What was that like?
So long ago.
How long ago?
I mean, she's a fantastic player, but yeah, it was years and years ago, and but that just goes to show how old both of us are.
Congratulations for the win. 1 goal for you. Can you tell your feelings?
Yeah, I think I'm happy with the win, happy to help the team with the goal. It's my first in the Champions League, so happy about that. And overall, I think we had a good team performance, win and 3 goals, so we move forward with this.
A huge night for Lily Yohannes. I mean, that goal was absolutely incredible.
That's something you dream of, right? I mean, and she's so calm, chill, composed, like... Janelle, you said earlier, you would think she's my age. You think she's 30 years old.
She speaks like she's 30 years old. She's so calm, composed.
Yeah, like, yeah, it was good. I'm happy to help my team. I would have been like, yo, I have been dreaming of scoring a goal like this. I can't wait to go home and watch this on repeat. Like, she's just an absolute legend at her very young age.
Yeah, all the youngsters and all the Americans doing great tonight.
The fact that is the roster, the forwards that Emma Hayes can call in, and we have people at home as well that can be called back in once they are ready. Ooh, you love to see it.
What do you think the kind of messages Emma Hayes is trying to give off here in these? Well, in this squad she's calling up.
Go ahead, Kelley.
Okay, sorry.
You take this one.
Well, I mean, Emma Hayes has said very publicly that she is deciding, you know,
narrowing it down.
Exactly. Like, this is her pool moving forward. If you're on this roster, that's good for you. That means you are part of the equation. You are part of her plan for 2027. If you're not, it's, you know, you start to kind of question, you start to kind of wonder, what do I have to do to break into that? Because she has made it very clear that she's narrowing it down and she's going to be very specific about who she calls in moving forward.